Okay. Let's start with Om 3 times. Om. Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Guru Brahma.
Om Guru Brahma.
Guru Vishnu.
Guru Vishnu.
Guru Devo.
Guru Devo.
Maheshwaraha.
Maheshwaraha.
Guru Sakshat.
Guru Sakshat.
Parabrahma.
Parabrahma.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Narayana Samaram.
Narayana Samarambham.
Shankaracharya Madhyamam.
Shankaracharya Madhyamam.
Asmadacharya
Asmad Acharya Paryantam.
Vande Guru Parampara.
Vande Guru Paramparam.
Sadashiv Samaram.
Sadashiva Samarambham.
Shankaracharya Madhyamam.
Shankaracharya Madhyamam.
Asmadacharya Paryantam.
Asmadacharya Paryantam.
Vande Guru Parampara.
Vande Guru Paramparam. Dhyana Moolam.
Gurur Murtihi.
Gurur Murtihi.
Puja Moolam Gurur Padam.
Puja Moolam Gurur Padam.
Mantra Moolam
Mantra Moolam
Gurur Vakyam.
Gurur Vakyam.
Moksha Moolam Gurur Kripa.
Moksha Moolam Gurur Kripa.
Okay. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Guru Namaha.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Gently rub your hands, place it on your knee, and open your eyes.
So, shall we do the Gayatri Japa? One second. Let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. Great. So we'll do the Gayatri Japa, which is my favorite. So now please close your eyes and keep your back straight. So what happens when you keep your back straight is your spinal cord is also erect. So that way your nerves and your spinal cord, all of them are very healthy, and it also allows the circulation of blood. It flows through easily. So that way you are more attentive, and your memory power is also so much more better. You do want to absorb everything that we are going to do now, right? So that's the reason you keep your spinal cord straight. Also, while studying, you keep it straight so that the absorption is easier. So now close your eyes and then keep your feet together, join it, and you can place your hands on your lap. And now close your eyes and look a little up. Look a little up and focus on the place where you keep kumkum. Between your eyebrows, a little above that, you'll have to focus. It's as if you're closing your eyes and seeing that spot. Here, you see the presence of Surya Bhagwan. Pray to the divine presence of Surya Bhagwan and seek for his blessings. Keep focusing there as we recite the Gayatri mantra 9 times. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Keep your eyes closed and be in your natural silence. Keep your eyes closed and just observe how calm and peaceful the state of your mind is right now. And this peaceful and calm mind is like an empty slate or a whiteboard. Here, whatever you write on it or you paint on it, it stays there forever and it makes a greater impact. So, since we have this, let us make the best use of it and write the most meaningful sentences. So, now think and imagine and be yourself as someone who's peaceful, happy, healthy, who is kind, who is compassionate, someone who's getting and bringing out all of his best abilities and all of those good skills and habits and transforming to the best version of himself or herself, and also is helping the ones in the surroundings to get their best version of it as well. Now think of your family, your father, mother, your siblings, your grandparents, all of them healthy, peaceful, happy, the best version. Now think of all the people you know, your friends at school, friends in the neighborhood, all the people you know, cousins, all of them peaceful, happy, calm, compassionate, kind, and healthy, the best version of themselves. Now see the entire world with all the living and non living things. Animals, insects, flowers, plants, everything. All of them happy, peaceful, calm, all in the state of bliss and the best version of themselves. With this, gently rub your palms and then place it on your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Now, do you all want to hear to a fun story? Namit is going to be narrating a very, very interesting story. I'm sure we all will enjoy.
Okay, so before I tell the story, I'll guess whom I'm telling the story. So you can unmute and answer. So who is the missile man of India?
Can you repeat?
Who is the missile man of India?
Abdul Kalam.
Correct. And who got the idea ISRO?
Can you tell again?
Who gave the idea of bringing an institution like ISRO?
I think so, APJ Abdul Kalam.
No, Abdul Kalam is the missile man.
Is it Ambedkar?
Sorry?
Is it Dr. B.R. Ambedkar?
No, he is not a scientist. He is he's a law he was law minister of India. He was not It's a scientist. He has very closely worked with Abdul Kalam. If you have read any autobiography of Abdul Kalam, you will definitely know this person. It's Vikram Sarabhai. Have you heard of him? Yeah. So now I'm going to tell a meeting of Abdul Kalam and Vikram Sarabhai. You may think just meeting, how is it related to the class? So now you only get to know, and at the end you can share whatever you have to. Okay. So start. Let's start the story. So it was a beautiful afternoon, and there was one man wearing a dhoti, and he was sitting near the beach in Chennai, and he was reading the Bhagavad Gita. So then a young man was also which also like he was also sitting. When he asked
Namit, sorry for interrupting. Your voice is not very clear, Namit.
sir, is it clear now?
It seems to be going up and down.
In the middle, it's a bit type of shaky.
Is it better now?
Can you speak like that only? Be closer to the mic and speak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a beautiful afternoon, and a man. There was a man with a dhoti and with a sheet. He was sitting on the beach of Chennai. He was reciting the Gita in his mind. Then one young man came there. Then he saw this the man with dhoti was reading the Gita, and when this young man saw, he told this Gita has no scientific explanation or anything related to science. Why are you wasting your time and reading this unscientific book which is of no use, and where people are reaching the moon, like people are building like rockets, and NASA is building. ISRO was not there at that time, and NASA and all were making space rockets. Why? He was like, why are you wasting your time reading such an unscientific book which is of no use? So, then the man with the dhoti told, hey, you can read it too. There is infinite peace and wisdom in it. And hearing this, the young man smiled and told he was like, I'm a science student, and he was like, I have studied in Vikram Sarabhai Research Center. I am very dedicated to science. And he told, why should I read such meaningless book which is of no use on what I am doing? And and this the man with the dhoti smiled but did not answer. Then the young man was surprised at the stupidity of this man with the dhoti. And then some time passed. Two big cars came and stopped. There were four armed men in the car, which means that they were fully with gun and all that which like bodyguards. They had guns and all the protective weapons. and a man in a security suit came and got down. He saluted to this man. Um, and he also opened the door. The man who was reading Gita or who with the dhoti, he entered the car and this young man was surprised. Who is this? Who is this person? Like he was surprised. He is wearing a dhoti and they're saluting. He was surprised and this young man and ran to him and who are you? Then the man replied, "I am Vikram Sarabhai." Then the young man's attitude changed. Before he had lot of ignorance in the story itself. Again, he had lot of attitude, and he was like, "Why should I read such an unscientific text?" And after reciting the Gita, the young man gonna want to eat vegetarian all his life. He was a non-vegetarian, and after reading the Gita, he was converted into a vegetarian. And now you came to know who was the man reading Gita. It's Vikram Sarabhai. And can you guess who is this young man? Snigdha and Vidishta, do you have any guess?
What was the question?
You heard the story, right? So now you came to know the man who is reading Gita was Vikram Sarabhai. So who was this young man?
Is he APJ Abdul Kalam?
Yeah, correct. So it's APJ Abdul. It's none other than APJ Abdul Kalam. You all know about him, I'm sure. At least something you know about him, uh, and he has also mentioned in one of his speeches that Gita is an excellent science text. So now you may have different understandings or anything, any message to take from the story. But what we can basically understand is that Bhagavad Gita is not like bound to anybody, to any religion, and it's beyond science. It's not like it's like Prabhuji tells. If you have heard this, I don't know, but Prabhuji tells both science and spirituality are interconnected. So we can understand from the story like thing is that in the if you go to the West, they're either they are atheists, means they don't believe God, and they don't believe in all Gita, and the other type is people who believe in God, and and, and they don't believe in science. They oppose science, but in India, as Vijay sir mentioned, India is a great country, and this is also a reason because science spirituality are the same. They have some minor differences, but still we need both science and spirituality to function. Abdul Kalam had written in one of his books that science is needed for material life, and spirituality teaches us humanity, like how to live. So we need both in our life. So now you can share your understanding. You can raise your hand. I'll come to you one by one. Yeah, so the person on the left is Vikram Sarabhai, and and the person on the right is Abdul Kalam. He was the 11th president of India, and he is the person who was the founder of ISRO, or the Space Program, Indian Space Research Program. Sorry, I get confused. I'll check and tell you. So yeah, so he is the one who founded ISRO. So Snigdha, what did you understand from the story?
So in the story, it shows that Bhagavad Gita is like, what do you say? If like it, Bhagavad Gita is important, and you will have peace in your mind if you read Bhagavad Gita, and you can apply Bhagavad Gita in your daily life.
Okay, excellent. Let's clap for Snigdha. Now let's go to Vidisha. Do you have?
I
Yeah.
learned that if today Bhagavad Gita doesn't help you, at least tomorrow Bhagavad Gita will help you whenever the day comes.
Yeah, it's very true on what you said. Like Manya previously in the, I think it was the very first session, and that the very first session she had told the story, and it's totally true that if it doesn't help you today, it will definitely help you someday. Excellent. So let's clap for Vidisha. Yeah. So now I pass it on. Yeah, Vidisha, you have anything to tell?
No.
Okay. So now I pass it on to Manya for the shloka chanting.
Yes. Shall we all learn the next Dhyana Shloka? I hope you all are excited and that the screen is visible. Now, moving forward to the Shloka. By the way, who wants to chant after me? Who is that lucky person who will get to chant? Okay, so I see Vidisha raising her hand now. So Vidisha will chant after me this class. Okay. So once again, you'll hold your hand into a namaste. Keep your back straight because you want to observe all of this and Krishna's energy. Now close your eyes and all of you will repeat after me on mute along with Vidisha. Prapanna Parijataya
Prapanna Parijataya
Totra
Putra
Vetraika
Vitraika
Panaye
Panaye
Totra Vetraika Panaye
Totra Vaitraika Panike
Vetraika Panaye
Vitraika Panaye
Jnana Mudraya
Jnanamudraya
Krishnaya
Krishnaya
Gitamrita
Gitamrita
Duhe Namaha.
Duhe Namaha.
Excellent. So, let us understand the meaning of this Dhyana Shloka, which is Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gitamrita Duhe Namaha. So, if you remember the previous Dhyana Shloka, we had thanked Vyasa Rishi for writing down the Mahabharata and for making the Gita available to us. So in this Dhyana Shloka, we will be thanking and seeking the blessings of Lord Sri Krishna, who has recited this Gita. He himself has recited the Gita to Arjuna, and this contains all the solutions. So now that if we are able to listen to it, then that's mainly because of Sri Krishna. So we are praying to him. But what is the meaning of this apart from just paying our salutations or respect to Krishna? So here in the shloka we go back. So it is Prapanna Parijataya. So this one word, Parijataya. I'm sure you have heard of this tree. It's called Parijata. It's said to be such a tree which is wish granting. You ask for anything and it will give it to you. So Vidisha says, I want some chocolates. So the Parijata tree gives it some chocolate. And let's say that we ask for a cycle. So it also gives you a cycle. You ask for anything, you name it and it will give it to you. So here in the shloka, they're saying that Krishna is the Parijata tree for the ones who surrender to him. So once you surrender to Lord Sri Krishna, you ask him for anything, you just have to name it. And he is ready to grant all of that, which is the Purushartha containing Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, anything, and he will give it to his devotees. Next it says Totra Vetraika Panaye. So this means that in one hand, Lord Sri Krishna is holding that whip, which is to control or goad the cows. He's holding that. So what does this signify? It signifies that for Krishna, who is the creator of this universe, because of whom each and every movement is happening, or he's the energy because of which all of that is happening. He's the reason for anything and everything that's happening here. He's so kind, or he's so great to all of us that he can even be a cow herder or a charioteer for Arjuna or for any of his devotees. So when it comes to helping his devotees, he can do anything. He can take up any job and do that. Next it says, Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya. So in one hand, he's holding that whip. In the other hand, he's having this Jnana Mudra. So there's one significance of this Jnana Mudra. So in these 5 fingers, this finger, the index one, is said to be the Jivatma, nothing but the soul. It's our soul, or it's as the light. And these 3 fingers here, you can take it in different ways. Like the one is, of course, this the types of the shariras. So there are 3 shariras: gross and subtle and the causal. So these 3 layers of the body, that is of course one. The next is the rajas, tamas and the sattva guna, the 3 gunas. So mainly these 3 fingers signifies the materialistic things. And finally, the thumb is nothing but the Paramatma or the super soul. So when we do the Jnana Mudra, we are separating the index finger from these 3 fingers, the materialistic things. We are separating it from it, and we are getting aligned or together with the super soul. The soul and the super soul are united. So that is the Jiva and the Paramatma come together, and when it comes together, it forms this circle, which is nothing but that state of bliss, and there is nothing apart from it. It also signifies the eternal nature of the soul and the super soul. So that's the significance of the Jnana Mudra. Finally, it says Gitamrita Duhe Namaha. So it says that Krishna is the one who is milking this cow of Gita. He's taking out this elixir of Gita and he's giving it to us. So in all, we are saying salutations to Krishna, the bestower of all desires for his devotees, the holder of the cane to the herd of the cattle in one hand, and the Jnana Mudra in the other hand. He is also the milker of the elixir of the Bhagavad Gita. So I hope you understood the meaning of this Dhyana Shloka. With that, now that we have understood the meaning and we have thanked Lord Sri Krishna, let us also recite the Sri Krishna Mahamantra. So you can repeat after me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Excellent. So now shall we end now? Do you any of you have any doubts related to this shloka or the meaning? Vidisha and Snigdha, any doubts?
No, we don't have any doubts.
Okay, so Vidisha, what did you understand from the shloka? What's your learning?
I understood that Krishna is the one who does everything, and whenever you're in trouble, he always helps you, as well as like whenever he can do anything, like he can herd the cows, or he can, like as in the story of Vrindavan, he can hold Vrindavan, and also many specialities like that.
Wow, very nice. That was very good. That's an excellent interpretation and a learning. Snigdha, what did you understand?
I understood that Krishna is like that tree you are talking about, which gives us any, like whatever we want. Like if we surrender to him, he would give us anything we wanted, and he's the source of Bhagavad Gita. And that's all I know.
Wow, excellent. Very good learning.
Manya, I want to add a couple of points.
Yes, Vidit.
So here, Krishna is shown to be holding the cane. So what is the purpose of the cane? So that the cows move in a particular way. If the cows move out, imagine the cow herder, the Gopala, who is looking after these cows, and let's say he wants to move them on a road. If a particular cow is trying to move away somewhere, let's say there is a field, and suddenly the cow gets very interested in going and grazing, the cowherd will use the cane. Hey, come back, right? So he will use the whip to put it back into the lane, isn't it? So now, why is that given here as an example? Is because when I am conducting my life, if I do anything which is adharmic, Krishna's cane is going to come to me as, if let's say I hurt someone, then I will feel disturbed. If I yell at somebody, then I will feel very, very angry within me. And when I feel angry within me, it burns me, right? So all these are, say, when I am conducting myself in an adharmic way. What does it mean? When I cause harm to others, when I cause disturbance to others, when I hurt others, first all of that happens within me. So that is like the cane of Krishna. If I do something wrong, first I get affected by it. So then how do I conduct myself? How do I live my life in the right way? That is where Krishna is holding the Jnana Mudra. What is Jnana? Through Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us what is the right way to live life. What is Dharma? When you live in accordance to Dharma, you will naturally feel happy. You will naturally be healthy. You will naturally be peaceful. So for example, if let's say there is a dog and the dog is very hungry and you see the dog, When you feed the dog, how do you feel? You feel very nice, isn't it? So you conducted yourself in the dharmic way. So therefore, you feel naturally happy, healthy, and peaceful. So that jnana, that knowledge of how to conduct the life in the right way is given in Bhagavad Gita. That is why here Krishna is shown as one who is having the cane. If you do any adharmic thing, you will naturally get punished. When you do, how to then conduct my life in the dharmic way? That jnana is also in Bhagavad Gita. So who has to learn that? I have to learn it. It is not that Krishna will come and whip you. Who is really Krishna here? Krishna is the buddhi or my intellect in the mind. So when my intellect is aligned, like how Manya beautifully showed you, individual and the divine. When the individual lives in accordance with the divine principles, then Krishna only operates. So then whatever is the right thing will all come true. So therefore, your mind only, through your mind only, Parijata Vriksha. Because ultimately in your life, you can only accomplish things by applying your mind and your body. So if let's say you have to lift your hand, first you have to instruct your mind, isn't it? So it's your mind that is the Parijata. And who has to live there? Krishna has to live. Meaning what? Krishna's knowledge has to live. When Krishna's knowledge lives, Jnana Mudra, Krishna's Jnana is living, your life will be happy, healthy, peaceful. And if you do not live in accordance with right knowledge, adharmic way, then the whip of life, disturbance, anger, irritation. So this is another way of looking at this shloka. Is there any question anybody wants to ask? Was this clear to all of you? All right. Over to Manya back.
Thank you, Vijayji. So now that we also contemplated the meaning and everything, is there any other question or anything at all one of you wants to share?
No.
So shall we end today's session with the prayers?
Yes, Ji.
Okay, let me share the screen. I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So you can chant after me, close your eyes, hold your hands in the namaste, keep your back straight, and you can recite after me. Om. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Nanu Nanembudu Nananda Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Tachittanandatma Shivananu Nane Shivoham 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 Antarjyoti.
You can continuously chant and we will repeat along with you.
Okay, Vijayji. अंतर्ज्योतिः बहिर्ज्योतिः प्रत्यग्ज्योतिः परात्परः ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः स्वयं ज्योतिः आत्मज्योतिः शिवोऽस्म्यहम् आत्मदर्शनं ब्रह्मदर्शनं ब्रह्मदर्शनं सत्यदर्शनम् ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामय सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु Thank you, Vidisha and Sigda. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Thank you very much, all. Thank you, Manya. Thank you, Namit. Hari Om.
Thank you, Vijayji. Hari Om.
Hari Om.